system.
Jesus. Okay.
So then that would, I know it's not even into it. Sorry, what was that?
I think it was his thumb.
Jammed my thumb in between the cabling and the bobbin.
Oh, nice.
So there's two cables that go into the motor.
Yeah.
And then one cable that links that to the other pillar.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So you got a cable that goes from this pillar to that pillar, and then a cable from this pillar into the motor, and a cable from the motor into that pillar.
Look at it, Henry.
So it's a bit like a circuit. If it's just a circuit, then how is it attached to each carrier?
I don't know.
Because it's almost like you loosen it with the carrier
If
and
you
then
put
just
it on
slide
the
the cable
bench
through.
and apply volts to it, it will become apparent. Instead of the battery here. Not that,
Right, should we turn this up the other way so we can see the guts of it?
So we're doing take two because what happened? One goes up, one goes down, and they should both go up and they should both go down at the same time. Concise, thank you.
So the cables are attached in such a fashion that this is not adjustable as you try to move this, so the other one's going to come down. Don't worry about the glare.
What have you just reversed the polarity?
Well, no, it's the floor on the plan anyway.
What?
When you apply voltage to the motor, there's no switch to control the direction of flow. So as a result, if this wants to continue going this way, it's just going to bind and break. Yeah, so we don't want to apply voltage right now.
Question: What?
Reverse the polarity to go the other way.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, well, how do you know which way you're going?
What is that? We'll just touch it gently, and if it starts going the wrong way, take it off again.
Just clarify for me. There's no other parts of the assembly. The window sits in here, and that is
done.
it.
This
Fine.
is assembled.
So it's not like there's one top and bottom to steady it. It's just on the bottom, up, down.
Yeah.
Nice and simple. Right.
Yeah.
What would affect it is if you got those around the wrong way. Like that bottom cable needs to go to the top and the top cable needs to go to the bottom, so they're crossed over like that. I wonder if that's what you've done.
What? No, it can't.
Like that, yeah.
No,
And now
because that's the bottom bolt and that's the bottom bolt,
yeah,
so it has to be
that way around.
that way because that's how it goes in the
Unless
car.
the cables cross round, as I said.
Cables don't cross over.
So you've got
They could cross over.
a cable.
Well, then
here
how would
going
the window
into,
grip into
there's
this?
A cable here going into.
Oh, it doesn't, does it?
This one here. Then that goes into there. It's weird because all you want to do really is have this slid up, but obviously it does then pull on this one, so it's almost like you want to disconnect it in the motor, set these at the bottom,
And then wind it back up and
then
bolt it back together.
Yeah, and then with all the excess cable, put it on the drum and piece it together. It's almost like we've timed it and assembled it while that was up there.
Right, let's have a look at the monitor.
What you better do.
Oh, it's that thing again.
Oh no! Have you got to take that out?
It's that lovely thing that we were playing with earlier. But hang on, let's have a look. So this is all wound right now. Can we? How easily does this come out? Is there anything retaining it?
Pop it.
It just pops out. So obviously, if we pop it out, it's gonna like go loose. But in a way, that's kind of what we want. So we can slide this carrier down, and yes, it will pull some off the drum, but we'll also get slack to wind up. So can we be cheeky and this isn't under massive tension? Pull this out and manually allow it to wind and unwind as required. What do you mean?
You need to calibrate the window by pressing the up switch until it's all the way up.
That's different to actually having it in the right place. That's it, finding it, stopping.
You're
It's like the
calibrating the sensors.
Okay.
It's the same on my sunroof. Right, so now that's
Phone
loose.
ideas,
It means that in theory, he says, this moves. Right. Okay, we'll wind it manually, right? Right. These are now equal distance apart, okay? Suggest we wind them both to the bottom, and then what slack is left goes on the drum. Make sense?
Okay.
Okay. And I've got slack in my pinky, which I can't pull up because I'm not that clever.
Just like to know nobody else has had the same problem with this.
That doesn't
That
help.
actually doesn't help. Okay. Keep going. Or is that it?
That's it.
Right, so they're at the bottom now. So what we're trying to do is wind the, well, obviously they need attaching. So I need to pull through any excess I can.
Oh, and it needs to go in that rubber thing properly.
Yeah.
No, the black rod needs to go in the rubber.
Black rod.
There!
Oh, sorry, right.
I'm holding 2 bits of
Do you
wire.
need another hand?
Got it. I got it. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I need enough slack to get it over to here.
Oh, that's
Sorry, James.
So
Just take me hand
I
out.
pop that in there. I don't know if there's anything in particular I need to do. I'm just sort of.
Right, Adam,
Yep.
here's the problem.
Okay.
How am I going to reach mine?
Because it's supposed to go on that one. Well, I don't know. I mean, I didn't put this together.
And the thing's popped out!
Hooray!
What about looping the coils together with a small cable tie? Tighten that up.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
Have you got one? Oh.
and then cut it when it's together.
Spring goes on there. This little plastic clip also has to go
Oh,
on.
you've got one. Just the right fit.
Down in my
Yeah,
pocket.
And then put it into your slot and start feeding it round. Fucking ratchet.
Right, what do you need?
Put some grease inside that, using a bit of molly grease, but probably
For God's sake, he's got another zip tie in his pocket. Oh.
push it into.
Full press of the mustard there.
Any more? Are you just producing these? Just like...
Mass producing zip ties for my body.
Oh my god. See a doctor about that. Right, should we determine we're crossing it over now?
Theory needs to come out.
Okay.
So I can force that back in.
So does it go down like a
But
scissor
this
action?
went in the bottom, didn't it?
The cables are doing this. They're pulling in opposite directions, if you like, which
Yeah.
gets both pulleys to come down at the same time. Whereas previously we had it as a rectangle.
Yeah.
If you imagine a bit of string around a rectangle, as soon as you pull the string, everything just wants to go round. Which is why we
Yeah.
had one pulley going down and one pulley going
Right.
bracket going up and down. So that's never going to work, is it?
So he's going to go down almost like a scissor jack would, like that kind of.
Sort of, but you've not got an actual metal bracket doing this.
No, no.
It's
But the,
just two carriers going down.
yeah, but the cables will happen to fall into that path, won't they? So
Yeah, if you like.
that are
Yeah,
collapsing X.
sort of.
So right, let's try this again.
In.
Right. Do you want to just get that to sit straight?
Let me sit straight.
Well, like that. And then I'll pop this. I'm assuming this one goes in here.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
I had to bend that because that
right.
thing was actually too big.
So is it supposed to?
Which now makes me think it wasn't too big because it was in the wrong
It's
hole.
supposed to go.
Yeah, you just plonk that.
Right. So if that was in there,
David, can you catch mold grips coming to your face?
let's find out. Is there any slack for you to wind up now? Do you see what I mean? Because
I can't pull the cable. Right.
oh,
Okay, I'll just move these.
right. Okay. So this is where this cable is. This one here, isn't it?
Yes.
So, are you suggesting that we should be able to pull that one on the whole?
No,
wheel
because
to
it's
turn?
motorised, isn't it? So that's actually
You're
in
trying
a
to
gear.
pull the motor if you do that.
Yeah, so it needs to pop out.
Right, and you need to wind it up manually.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now it's in. Obviously, we know where it's going to be sitting.
There's a reason why this is one of the only cars that has a retractable rear window. Because I think after doing this, they were like, "This is ridiculous. Let's not do this again." Yeah, how is that going to work when the carrier's up here and that cable's nowhere near long enough?
Well, that's because it's all wound on the reel right now. So if Henry unwinds the reel, this will then have enough slack to go down to that corner
But then when it goes down, where is that slack going to go?
on the reel. Or round the merry-go-round that is the pulley system.
Jesus. Okay.
Right. So then that would. I know it's not even. Is it? Oh. Sorry, what was that?
I think it was his thumb.
Jammed my thumb in the between the cabling and the bobbin,
Oh, nice.
and now it's all come unwound. You can do this now.
Pat him on the head and tell
let
it's
me
all
just-
okay. It's just.
Now that's in.
Yeah.
Now that's in.
Well, doesn't look very in.
Now we wind up the excess on the bobbin. Yeah.
Tell you what, he's a wind up right now.
Your mum.
But can you see what I mean? Like we had all this going on. It was like, well, no wonder there's too much slack.
So Abner took Henry's finger off.
Oh, did he?
You've got 8 more, it's fine.
No, I mean...
What do you mean 8 more? What? Hold on.
7 more.
Where did I lose the other finger?
The thumbs.
This,
Yeah,
so it's onto the right thread.
A little bit of the cam.
There is nowhere near enough cable to do that though. Like when that won't even sit in the cam. That's just not happening.
But
You
the
need
bloke
more cable to
did.
do it.
He leave it over the
I know he did, but how we've got it,
But I've done it as well.
what from there?
Yeah.
You've got that to go.
When it was the other way round, yeah.
What?
Jesus.
I was almost there.
No, I suppose if you're
Just
tensioning the whole
compressing
thing.
the spring.
Stop touching it!
You know the
Put it all back together. Oh, you're compressing that
Yes.
spring.
If
Ah.
you watch it,
Would
just
it help
compress
if I did that? Oh, I can't do that. Right, sorry, I see what you mean now. I thought that was it. I thought that
It goes
was
on the inner
slack.
cam, and you twist it, and it then
Problem
feeds
is,
it onto
it
Yeah,
keeps
I know how a
spinning.
cam works. I just wasn't convinced that there was enough slack in the cable. I didn't realise
Yeah.
the spring was compressing in doing so.
This is out Henry's magneto.
Right.
And now you mash it with a screwdriver to turn the cam.
Yeah.
Just impale yourself with a screwdriver in the process.
It's a bit of a shit design, I will admit, but
That's an understatement. I could just see that happening.
Yeah, it's a good thing it was going that way. Not...
We'll poke these in so they definitely
You get it
don't come out. No, but he did lose a finger.
Oh, no. Which one? Was it your middle one?
Important one.
That wiring of them shouldn't be going like that, should it?
Hold on, are you missing some stuff?
No. Mind your fingers.
Or is this just the heat
That
element?
wiring of them
Yes.
shouldn't be going like that, should it?
what wiring then?
On the outside.
Yes.
Look. It goes on the outside of the door.
Well, why not?
Well, no, because obviously you have the cover that goes over it.
Oh, I just thought it went inside. Okay.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh no, the cover of it.
But I haven't got the cover, obviously, as you can see I've ripped it off.
Right. Do your
Got
thing.
it.
Right.
Bang.
Ready?
That's soft.
I know.
Whoa, whoa, other way. No.
Go
You
the other way.
have to pull the handle.
Pull what handle?
You do the door handle. It's gone down, it's not coming up, Henry.
This is part of the calibration though. I mean, they went down.
Oh, that might work
Put
now.
your fingers on it.
Hold on, that might work now.
Yeah.
Stand clear of the window.
Before you do,
Did we turn, did he, Henry say that we fixed his, diagnosed all the problem with his electronics going all weird and everything?
The ignition problem. Fuck me, that was a day and a half.
shout at it or?
Shouted at it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of yelling at it, yes.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what you did.
I was sitting at Festival of Wheels on the 4x4 stand,
Yes, you did.
and I had like half my engine out on the floor.
That's not a good advert.
What though? It shows that I know how to fix my car.
That's
Shows
not
that
it
you-
was.
It shows it's gone wrong in the first
Anyway,
place.
The issue was, for ages, you had a problem with the battery knob. It was, I don't know.
When you put the ignition on, the lights on the dash would flash.
Right.
You couldn't turn the engine over.
Is it an LED bulb? Is it
No,
an
don't
LED
worry.
bulb?
No.
Change all that shit.
I don't know.
It was an earth wire under my battery on a completely different circuit.
It's the
Scraped a bit of
main
rust.
earth lead from the battery goes underneath
It
the
was-
battery tray. and
No, it wasn't that
Oh,
cable.
was it not?
No.
I thought it was.
So it was a bad earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a completely irrelevant circuit.
Oh,
Well, it all goes through the
well,
same
it wasn't a
ECU
relevant
battery.
circuit. It was because you traced it through the alternator and starter motor.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't the cable on the circuit.
Fucking window in.
For the love of God, someone help him with that, because exactly.
Quite a Lydia's car.
That would be the perfect end to this, wouldn't it, if he dropped it?
Well, that was good diagnostics that we done there, Henry, wasn't it?
It was.
And it was worth doing, I imagine, because you know more about it
The
now.
rubber seal on the door.
Hopefully keep this car going for a bit longer. A while yet.
Right, just start at one end.
That'll keep going for ages. If Adams can do 175,000.
Right, so
Can you guide it into the clips?
I can try. Just keep a hold of it.
I'm gonna lose it.
Right, I've got it.
You got about an inch to go. Go on.
Go on, let go.
Right, it's in the left-hand side.
It's sort of in the right hand side. The whole window needs to come over with it. Right, that's in the right hand
The
side.
left-hand side there, you pulled it. Let's see it goes up. So, yeah, it should be
I
fine.
can put it all the way up
Go on then.
and I can drop it halfway.
Go on then.
I'm just waiting for it to shoot up like a piece of toast out of a toaster. Just
You ready?
No, go on.
ting. Oh.
Oh. Stop. No, come down.
No, stop. Don't move.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, it didn't fall out yet.
Just trying to see if there's anything you can do to get to the bolts, but you can't
I
really.
should be able to drop it down a bit.
Yeah, that's what you
Without
need
it
to
going
do.
all the way.
Alright.
Alright?
Yep.
Stop.
Sensor said no.
Right, so we need to do something.
Oh, fuck you.
Do you want it up or down?
Nowhere right now.
That one.
Henry, before we do this, did you tighten all the other mounting bolts up?
No, not yet.
Or do you think we should do that?
Yeah. I have found what fuse it is.
That was quick. Can I shut this door then?
Is that these ones?
Although having said that, I was telling James to undo some
Oh,
nuts
yeah.
and bolts on this caliper, and then I forgot that they're the other way. So
They're
when he was
reversed.
trying to go right.
I was wondering why I
tightening them
couldn't
up,
loosen
because
it.
obviously it's backwards, isn't it?
I was like, Henry, this is not working.
Right.
Motor bolts tight?
Everything's tight.
Okay, so we just need to wind the window up and pull the fuse out when we shout.
Okay.
So we can then tighten up the...
Where do you need me, Henry?
Well, somebody needs to fuse pull, somebody needs to hit the switch.
I can
on
hit the switch and pull the fuse,
Okay, do
But-
it
but I
then.
need you to hold the driver's door.
Stop.
Didn't like that, did it?
Very good.
It's a sensor saying
Leave the fuse out.
it's wrong because the sensor's not detecting anything.
I don't like it.
Four hours.
Yep. I'm getting used to this now.
Sand, right.
Yeah, doing an engineering work with Henry will take time.
Once you've done this,
I'm kidding.
Is that, Henry, just briefly, the window seemed to tilt left and right depending on where you pushed. Do we just, if you loosen that, we just want to make sure it's actually seated. It was really weird, it was like you push one and the other end comes up. Oh, this thing's going on as well. And it might just be me, maybe it was just settling. Does that seem like it's down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, I just wanted to check because it didn't seem settled earlier.
it seems pretty straight looking at the lines on the heat of the screen.
Yeah.
If you only want it to pinch rather than wanging it up.
Why have you still got the original dealer website sticker on it?
Why not?
You asked me
Why?
it's a Willy Fun Day, James. I am busy doing your
He's not wrong.
Just say no, Henry. James, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to go for a walk in the woods this weekend or something, whatever it is you do in your spare time.
Henry wants to frolic in the fields.
Say I'll go for a walk in the woods with a kill myself.
Drive in the woods, yes. Walk in the woods. Up, right. That sounds nice and crispy.
That's not bad.
Go up again? What? I was going to say go up again. Just want to see if it that keeps doing it.
Well, let's shut the door. We want to see if it lowers itself before you shut the window.
So at the moment, it's going to
I
detect.
also want to see, there's a bit of like a, can you see down there a broken clip zip tie, which I think your heater cable was supposed to be in,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong.
I cut that.
What
to get
goes
it
in?
off.
What goes in
That's
here?
what the other guy done.
Oh, this is the
Top
trim.
of the door
Yeah.
panel, James.
Right.
Adam, can you talk Henry out of deleting his rear seats?
No.
Okay.
I don't want them in there. They rarely get used.
Doesn't sound good, does it?
I can't tell if it's just more Land Rover or if it's Henry.
That's it.
Well, they're laughing at your cable job.
I've just, I mean, this is not going to help the situation as to why the cable broke in the
There was
first
always
place.
a gap in there.
That's a big gap.
I know.
Because it now means it's under more tension as it tries to crush this. Have you not been able to run it under the trim or inside? No.
Do you think it's got anything to do with that time we transported a mattress in the back of this and it was pushing the glass out?
Oh, hang on.
Glass didn't drop.
Glass didn't drop.
No, but I made it drop.
Yeah, but why is it not dropping by itself?
Just it again, gently.
Possibly it's not tight enough.
Does it still think the door is?
Just look.
There you go.
It goes up.
Do it again. Don't rip my door handle off, I swear to God I'll kill you.
I'm not.
He's not. He's brought at the glass. Look. It's-
So it's not pinching it enough to pull it down, is what I'm guessing.
They're not tight enough. Then.
Needs to be a bit tighter.
What needs to be a bit tighter?
The little clamps
clamps.
at the bottom.
Oh, they clamped the window on.
Yeah, the ones that now
So
can't
if I
see.
loosen them so you can push the window down again,
Yeah.
and then I'll tighten them up.
Yeah.
Tight,
To be honest, I think the
Take
window's
fuse
down
out
already.
first, though.
What?
Sorry, mate, but what the hell is this?
That's actually not even connected to anything.
Good. Then make sure I don't see that on Tuesday. And this.
And this is quite
How much of this is factory? Because I don't think it is
It's not
somehow.
factory.
No. Not being funny, mate. So I could pass this, right? But I would have to give you an advisory.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't know where else to put it.
The bin.
Let's get this done.
I think we're getting to the point where we're delirious now. It's just.
Under this.
What I have forgotten to do is to make sure that the door is shut. So where's my screwdriver?
Oh, you got some door shut.
Well, can't we just physically shut the door now? What the hell is?
It's a subwoofer.
I know, but what's it? Why is it doing
Because
that?
it's a dodgy earth, apparently.
It's like thunder, isn't it? Just like.
I don't know.
I think it's a spontaneous combustion at some point, probably.
Oh my god. Doesn't it do that when you lock it and set the alarm as well?
No.
Yeah.
Because it's not on.
Every time you move.
Oh, that's good. It went up just then.
Because it thought the door was shut. But will it go down again?
Stop. Oh. No, a bit more. Stop. A bit more. Stop. Yeah, that is right. Oh, one of those stalls are coming. Right. Just trying to make sure it's central. It's almost like this is like really far over, and then this has barely got anything to grip. So it feels like it needs to.
Hold on.
Should you be
You
doing that?
undone that clamp?
No. Might explain why it's not moved much. Does it look a bit? Is it now off centre? Like
Well, just
glass
Adam,
is
use
off
the heated line.
What's that got to do with
Well, because it would give you like a spirit level effect, effectively, wouldn't it?
That's not what I'm trying to do.
He's trying to move the whole window over.
My worry
Oh.
is that you indicate where it should sit. Although actually, there's markings on the glass. Look, little notches here.
God's sake. So it does give you instructions on how to do it then.
There is
effectively.
notches to tell you kind of where it should sit, possibly, but I'm not sure where.
Try that up and let's see.
Is the power's off at the moment, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the thing on the foot? No, never mind.
I just want to see how it. I'm not going to close it. I just want to see how it looks. Like.
I'm going to do one last try and then I'm going.
Yeah.
And then we'll just assume that you two are tinkering at this point.
Just out of curiosity, although it's not all the way down,
Straight.
it is pretty straight.
Yeah.
Alright, so open door.
Close door.
So it tucked underneath, right? And it's like it's sealed. I would now argue this is where you calibrate it to tell it where its new endpoints are, because it actually lined up correctly. So in terms of
It went back
calibration,
down because it hit resistance. Didn't it?
Problem is, the window has to be up to calibrate it. Because when you unplug the battery and reconnect it, the window will drop.
okay. I would argue calibration can be done wherever because my sunroof was stuck halfway open,
Yeah.
and I run the calibration procedure, and it sorted itself out. Now, in terms of calibration procedure, I'm not entirely convinced you've got to disconnect the battery and stuff. That seems to be clear. Would you be alright if I tried something?
Automatically go down, put the key in the ignition, turn the ignition on. Yep. You said carry on, so.
Alright, so key in the ignition.
Right, no, not yet, turn it off.
It is off.
Take the key out,
It is out.
put the nut back on.
Oh, you disconnected it.
Right, reconnected the battery.
Yep.
Put your key in the ignition and turn the ignition on.
Key in the ignition, turn the ignition on.
Use the tailgate window control.
Yeah.
Hold until the tailgate's fully up.
And
Yep.
then- Oh,
That's it, calibrated, done.
really?
It didn't make a buzzing noise.
Doesn't make a buzzing noise, it means the calibration didn't fail.
Alright, right to the angle, it should drop then.
Hang on.
Shut it.
Hang on. Just gently close for now. Don't actually shut it. It's hairline because this is still higher than that, ever so slightly.
Also, oh no.
But it is sealing. It's just when you close it,
Do
obviously.
it again.
it's
I'm
still
so
not
excited.
high
Let's see it
enough,
coming in and out.
Yeah.
Out your door.
It's just ever so slight. But you're saying this
Get
is
some
not high
sandpaper on
enough.
this.
So
Get some
we
sandpaper
know
on
this
this.
can go down because we raised it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So technically, if this went down a fraction,
You're
this
talking
came
like
up a fraction,
quarter
and
of a
then you
mil.
calibrate it. Well, you guys can fuck off. We'll carry on
Alright, okay.
if you like.
We're nearly there.
We're so close.
Okay,
Like,
should
this
we
goes
should we just
down.
say you're tinkering at this point already?
Sure, we think.
It
Okay,
works.
right. So we're wrapping up the video here.
Yeah.
Hi,
bye.
I'm Henry. We've wasted our day doing something that now works. On this
Yeah,
note, I've just saved myself £230 on a rear window repair.
Glass,
Yes.
that's why mine, isn't it?
What should people do, Henry?
Not spend £230 on a rear window repair. Watch the video to find out how to fix this.
Okay, and also
Like, comment, and subscribe.
good. And press the bell and that
Yeah, do
kind
the
of.
bell and-
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
I'll just go say goodbye.
Okay.
The camera's here.
Right. Come on, let's get this finished.
Bye.